Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth looking at a nice day, 72, mix of sun and clouds. Now, I do have to say, we could get a thunderstorm or a quick rain pop through here in the early afternoon, early to mid-afternoon, but then clearing out. And tomorrow, gorgeous, 72. And all sunshine for tomorrow, your Wednesday. It'll already be a hump day hoedown at Dublin Deck tomorrow, Cande.
Can't believe it already. Wednesday. Wow.
Yeah, very,
Time is flying.
very excited. It is. All right. So found this article about airline disturbances. I had to, because, people have gone crazy.
People are going crazy. I don't know what's happening. Is there something in the air they're poisoning us with? What is going on?
So a year prior, 1 in every 835 flights saw an unruly passenger. This year, 1 in every 568 flights has seen an unruly
What
passenger.
is happening?
Verbal abuse and drunk people are two of the main culprits, but that's not, all of it, right? There's a lot of different things. The most common types of non-compliance are smoking or vaping on board. People light up and are told not to, and they go crazy. Someone refusing to keep their seatbelt on. All sorts of, things like that, right? Okay, so here's some of the weirdest things. Someone went through Twitter to find the weirdest things that have caused flight delays recently. A fist fight on the jetway, walking onto the plane.
Wow.
That is something that goes on more than you'd like to know. Someone's emotional support dog would not stop barking on the airplane.
Oh, that's not good.
I think that dog needs an emotional support dog.
Retraining, I think, yes.
Yeah. Before takeoff, a passenger removed an exit door and ran off with it.
That is so crazy. I don't even know what to say about that.
By the way, did you see the plane a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
It was a foreign company.
They were holding on not to be thrown out of the plane midair.
Someone opened the emergency exit door. It's
I
incredible.
mean, I don't think I want to fly anytime soon.
Here's another unruly incident. A passenger spilled a bunch of rice in the aisle, and the crew refused to take off until the person cleaned it up.
Oh, my. A little parenting on the planes.
How about this? The pilot left his glasses on another plane.
Oh, man.
So they couldn't take off.
Wow.
One flight was delayed by, quote, a fish incident in the cargo hold.
Excuse me?
Don't know. Don't know what it was. Have no clue. Here's one for you. Plane was delayed because the crew realized that the food carts were too wide for the aisles. They couldn't get them down.
What genius put those on that flight?
Yeah. And finally, here's another last one for craziest reasons for a delay. Someone spotted a huge pothole on the runway, so planes had to stop taking off.
Wow.
Yeah,
I had a flight delayed because the pilot called in sick at the last minute.
Yeah. I can imagine, I'm sure. I mean, it happens
We were
all
like,
the time.
what? And they were scrambling to get another pilot, so it was delayed, I would say, a good hour and a half, easily.
One of my favorite videos, and, you see this quite a bit, if someone goes crazy on a plane, but then, some hero will stand up and tackle them to the ground and take them down. I love those videos, Cande. I love
do,
when
too.
someone steps
Not that
up.
I'm doing that, or you, but I see Dana doing that, no question.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Not even a question. She'll put you in a headlock, take you down to the ground. Absolutely. Don't ask me how I know that.
Oh, I'd love to know.
All right. It is World Pest Day today.
Meaning?
Not me. It's not meaning me, okay? Meaning rodents and pests and, all that.
All right. I can't believe they have a day for that.
Yes, it is. It is World Pest Day. Yep. There's a day for everything. It is the National Day of Sweden. Ever been to Sweden?
I have not, but I'd go.
Sounds
I have nothing
nice.
against Sweden.
Yeah. Candy, the biggest day today. It is D-Day, June 6th, of course, on the National Day calendar, honoring those who fought on the beaches of Normandy. Uh, the Allied forces staged one of the most pivotal attacks against Germany during World War II. I mean, that was a big, big deal.
Big deal.
And D-Day should always be noted for those very brave people who fought overseas for us that day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Saved us, gave us our freedom, and some of them
Yeah.
had to give their lives for that. Yeah, we
Oh, yeah.
should
Oh,
never
yeah.
forget.
Many. Yep. National Eyewear Day. Glasses?
I wear what? Oh, glasses. I
Yeah.
need to have an eye exam. I am way overdue.
Yeah, if you're going for, dermatology every year, just schedule
No,
the,
I'm way overdue, and I know. I read, I have readers, but I think the strength has to go up now, and I can't just buy them in the drugstore anymore. And, it's good to get an exam.
it's tough having kids that wear glasses because every year the prescription changes or they outgrow it, their face changes. Now, Leah just switched to contacts, so she's wearing contacts now.
Good for her.
Kind of half the time she switches back and forth a little bit. Yeah. It's National Higher Education Day today.
I wonder where your kids are going to go to college. I
We
think
shall
about that
see.
sometimes.
I think about it all the time, actually. I think about the fact that in about a year and a half or so, maybe less, a lot of these breaks, these holidays, these vacations are going to turn into college tours for us. So,
Nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed my time
yeah.
searching for colleges. It was a lot of fun.
It's
I'm not
National.
kidding. It was fun.
No, I know. I remember going with my sisters and me. Yeah, I like it. National Applesauce Cake Day today.
I've never had applesauce cake, but I'd love to try it.
Never even heard of it, actually. So,
I think it's cake made with applesauce.
Candy, tell me about the old days. It's National Drive-In Movie Day.
Ah, the drive-in. I remember as a little girl going with my brother, father, and mother to the drive-in. It was a whole event with sandwiches and food and drinks and everything. And then having your pillow and your blanket and ultimately falling asleep. Yeah, it was happy memories.
That's great. That sounds
Ever
like
been to
fun.
the drive-in?
No, I never. That's why
Never
I'm
in your whole
asking.
life?
Never been to a drive-in. Yeah,
All
never.
right. Okay.
No. I don't know that I would love the bugs, and you got to keep your windows open, right? And like, you
But you
got
have
to
to
be
put
on.
the thing to hear it in the window, and let's face it, it's a thing of the past. But I cannot
Yeah.
believe you've never been to one.
What if it's like a buggy night and there's like mosquitoes and stuff? You get like I could never do that. Can you keep the windows up and tune your radio to a channel
I'm
for?
not sure how it's done today, or if it's even done today.
Mm,
Back in the day, I'm talking when I was like 5 years old. Okay,
yeah.
this thing came out. You hooked it on your window to hear the movie.
Okay. All right. Sounds like fun. And of course, it was, in Greece, there was a huge drive-in scene in the movie Grease, as we know.
My kids, I took them to a drive-in. Yeah,
It's National Yo-Yo Day today.
I used to love my yo-yo. I was pretty
Yeah.
good at it too.
I always thought I could be a yo-yo champion at one point. Yes.
Sure you did. I know you.
And it's National Gardening Exercise Day, and I saved this one for last because I got the most beautiful pictures yesterday. And by the way, just I forgot to send them to my family. I'm going to send them today to my family. Your deck looks incredible.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
Yes.
I love it so much. I go out there and sit there, and it just gives me peace and happiness.
Yeah, looks like you got a lot of great exercise too, because it's National Gardening Exercise
Love
Day.
it. I have 9 herbs growing. I have all kinds of flowers, as I showed you. I didn't take pictures of the tomato plants, but they're there too. And yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love
Yeah.
being up high like that in the trees.
Yeah, it looks great. I will send those to the family. Candy, a guy named Xavier Huber posted 2 photos of a firefighter in Long Beach, California. This firefighter's name is Jeff Ohs, O-H-S. who saved his life 23 years ago. He was 2 years old, needed CPR, and was in a coma for a month. And the first photo shows Jeff carrying him out of a burning building. The second is a recent photo of Jeff meeting Xavier's son, who is around the same age now. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, just gave me chills.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It all comes full circle.
It does.
An 11-year-old elephant at a wildlife park in Cambodia lost part of his left leg years ago when he got caught in a poacher's snare.
Oh.
I know. Don't get me started.
Don't get me started.
But instead of putting him down, they've been making prosthetics for him ever since. Now, he needs a new one every 6 months. There's a charity in the UK that covers all the cost.
Get
this.
That.
His newest prosthetic leg, just the leg, the prosthetic, weighs 44 pounds.
Wow.
And he gets around on it great. He can run on it. He can swim on it.
Oh, wow. This is good news. I love this story.
Love a good elephant story.
I do too. I love elephants. They're incredible.
And a kid from Texas recently left his favorite hat behind while his family was staying at a hotel in Mississippi. And the staff wouldn't go out of their way to mail it to him. Can you believe this?
I cannot.
So his mother called a cab company nearby, and they stepped up. The owner of the cab company picked up the hat and mailed it to the kid himself, and he told a reporter he just likes helping people whenever he can.
That's lovely. I mean, when Casey was 2 or 3 years old and we were staying somewhere, he left his Barney watch. And I called the hotel, and they found it, and they mailed it to me. They couldn't have been any nicer.
I have a great hat story. That's a good one. Do you know, I lost my hat. You know in Disney, I don't know if they still have them. You know they have, those little buckets that are on, like you can ride in a bucket and like go above the park all around the park.
Oh, yes, I did that. I love that.
Okay, I don't know if they still have them, but
I'm not sure either.
I was in one of those buckets, and my father was videotaping. I don't think we have that anymore, but I had a hat on, and it blew off, and it landed. My father said, "Oh, there goes your hat," and he says it landed in 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Oh,
it was gone forever.
Well,
But
someone found it.
Yes, core memory. I'll never forget my hat flew off in one of those rides at Disney, and yeah, the rest is history. Cande, have a great rest of your day, all right?
You too, and we'll gather back here tomorrow.
Yeah, we could get a thunderstorm this afternoon. Be on the lookout. Otherwise, it's going to be 72 and nice, 72, mix of sun and clouds. But yeah, some rain popping up this afternoon. Tomorrow for your Wednesday, a Dublin Deck Wednesday, we're looking at 72 and all sunshine and another beautiful night at Dublin Deck tomorrow. Yes, thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. I'm here till noon. Have a great rest of your day. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.